got your back. We have your back.
We have your back.
Thank you. We're gonna follow up this week.
Yes.
Make sure that everything's okay. That's nice meeting you, and then we'll follow up with you. Okay? Talk to you later.
All right, talk to you soon.
Even after revealing everything to her and debunking all of Michael's stories of lies, she was still in contact with him. So we decided to give it one more shot by calling one of the people that she had sent money to in the past.
What's up, Seeker? So we met up with David and Brienne, revealed everything that we had found, but we decided we needed to dig a little bit deeper. Why is that?
Well, that's because she didn't share all of the information with us. And so initially we researched all of the information that she sent to us. However, we noticed that a lot of the money that she was sending or receiving didn't provide contact information. So we thought we better look into it. Also, when we recapped this morning, she still talking about it.
And for those of you that are wondering why we didn't get all the context for all of the transfers that she was sending out, is because she was scared, and we see this a lot.
Haha! I lured his wife away. Now it's time to throw manure at his house. Fuck those kids.
And like she said, she pulled some more names and was able to get some more information and do a little more research. So
It's actually pretty crazy because she sent me a Venmo receipt, and there's a name of a person here with his image, but the image is very small. So what I did was pull this guy up from my Venmo.
What are you waiting
And
for?
looked at his friend,
Find
looked
a
at his
trebuchet.
friend's transaction.
Okay.
I was able to
Country.
confirm
King
with
will
their
kick your
profile,
ass.
find out
Good.
where they were living, and then bring it back to him, and then
Nearly as
find
good as having
information
that
from
traitor in the
him. So now, fast forward, we have a phone number for this person by the name of Robert, and so I think we should give him a call. All right. Okay, so let's give Robert a call.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
This is Tom.
Hi, Paul. My name's Brienne. I have some information I'd like to speak with you about. So I work for a company by the name of OpenCapital.com, and I have a client by the name of
Your sons?
and
Let's make those smiles
claims
off
that
your
she has
faces.
been sending me funds through Venmo.
I don't recognize the name.
What are you doing
What's
here?
the issue?
So she
Hanging
was
out with
involved
this
in
proxy
an
pusher.
online romance scam, and she
Let's
was
try
told
out
by the
Lay's
person
German
that she had
fashion.
been talking to receive funds from you via Venmo. Do you recall sending anybody money through Venmo?
Fuck her. I'll make you pay for that.
Me sending money to Venmo?
Yes, correct.
Oh, we're in a fight now?
Had you,
I was sending money to Venmo today.
oh, okay.
That's where it breaks off. I can't remember receiving money through Venmo to an individual.
Oh, okay, I see. And so are you, by chance,
Did I say-
are you talking to anyone online? Okay.
I didn't say you can live.
That she may have sent you the funds through Venmo. So was there a story behind receiving
I'm
funds
gonna loot all this.
from this person?
Watch out, a thing.
Hi.
I don't really recall the name, but I do a lot
Tuck.
of business through Venmo. I wouldn't be receiving.
Oh, hi. Not me.
Any kind of services other than, related to my business, so.
No!
Okay. Just to share with you,
Fuck you!
I sent you possibly
No.
$100 on April 4th. Do you recall that?
No.
Okay. And so I'm like going off of the information she shared with me, but just be careful online. You know, if someone's telling you to accept money or send money, just be careful.
Yeah, I sure will.
Okay.
I've sort of been going down those roads numerous times, and then when I start showing up in operations, no, get away from it, get out of this.
Yeah.
Luckily, we've been okay so far, so.
Okay. Sounds great. Well, thank you all for your time. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can shoot me a text or give me a call on this phone number.
Okay, thank you for the time.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. I mean, these are a handful of transactions with his name, his bedroom username, and the reason why.
And had no idea who it was.
No. But he is talking to several people online. He did mention that.
But he also said he's not.
So if I come from this side,
And he also said he's married.
Wow.
That's complicated. Well, maybe what we can do now is give let her know.
Let's just let her know that, you know, we talked to Sky. He also was involved in something similar. You need to block him. You can kind of urge her to block him over time.
Hi, it's Brienne. How are you? I have Drew here. Hello.
How are you doing first?
Too bad. It's a bad day.
Gotcha. So, Brienne told me earlier today that you haven't got around to blocking it. Why is that?
I just, my head's alright. It's just I'm going to. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I have to do it. What are some of the reasons right now why you haven't blocked him?
I don't like how the guards just appear out of nowhere.
And I know what you guys say.
What do we say? It's not real. It's not real. David and Brian did tell me that when they spoke to you, you were scared, you know, about the situation that you were in. And
Alright, let's go beat this guy's ass.
You're only going to open up for a situation, you know, a scary situation.
Yeah, he's put you in a bad
I etched it. I etched it.
He had sending, receiving
Huh?
money to
I throwed poop at his house. There was manure in there.
He hasn't had
And then I knocked him out and robbed him. He attacked me.
So, if,
And then his friend yelled out guard, and the guard came
I mean, your name
and knocked his friend out, and, you know, I started running.
and if
They're like,
someone
thief!
wants you, they would
Somebody!
put you
I'm
in
like,
situation
how am I a thief? I'm just doing what a normal guy would do. Okay.
So are you going to block him? Block him right now.
Let's get to it then.
340.
I want my money.
And then you blocked it? Perfect.
Finish. Get out of here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
You did a really good thing. We're proud of you.
Oh, is he dead?
I want you to know that you're making a better decision for you, family, your
This might be not good.
your money, financially, like.
Ah, there he is. Okay. Round two, motherfucker.
Freedom. The one, like, you know,
This time I got a dagger, so I will kill you.
freedom and
What the fuck are you here for?
doing a lot of
You want me to take a whip to you or call a
unnecessary
catch
things
call?
in the line of your life.
Try it.
And I think that blocking him is a huge step. And I hope, you know, when we hang up this phone here and, you know, you really truly feel within your heart that
Yeah.
that's the decision. If you need to
You get a whipping.
reach out to us, Diane is here to run more searches, but I feel that we have him enough in this, you know, in this whole investigation to prove to you why this guy's a bad guy, and he's not real.
About fucking time, man. That's all I wanted. I just want to be able to buy some charcoal, bro. Is that so? Oh, shit. Shit. I don't think that. Ooh. Just,
How do you feel now that you lost him?
God be with you too.
How will I know?
Say hello. Looking good today.
You too, handsome.
You too, Bruce.
Oh no, sir.
Thanks
This
for
morning
watching.
has
Remember, all of our new videos go out every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. See you guys next
What
week.
else might your worship desire?
This woman thinks that her best friend from high school might have scammed her out of her mother's
A
inheritance.
picture as usual?
It will just really hurt my heart to know this.
Becky's best friend Stacy reached out to her on Facebook about investing. Her investment grew from $6,000 to $600,000.
She practically said, I guarantee you, you are going to have a profit. I can then help your kids. I can then have a nice retirement, that kind of thing.
It all went downhill when Becky was ready to pull her money out of her account.
There was no customer fee, all fees was paid $100,000, almost exactly.
But who is behind all of this? What if not us? Scamming? Who let them scam?
I would love to know today. It's absolutely real. The money you invested is there.
Join our team on this journey. We'll fly to Florida and find out the truth.
I'm not doing that.
Something else going on in this situation because none of it adds up. It doesn't make sense. I was wondering if you were involved with any like investing or anything like that. On another episode of Scamfish, sponsored by SocialCatfish.com. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and potentially stop other people from being scammed.
We had this new case. A person by the name of Becky had emailed us.
Okay, she says, "Hey Morgan, this is my fourth time emailing you guys. I hope sharing more of my situation will help you understand why it's important. I reconnected with a longtime friend.
Hey, I can save the game now.
She offered to help me win her stock. I trusted her, so after making the initial investment
And save the game, I will.
$5,000, her Facebook disappeared. I was hit with over $100,000
All right.
in fees. Now they are asking me for $40,000. Wow. So she only invested $6,000. So she paid more in fees than she actually invested.
Exactly. And I think that was what was confusing for her.
Okay, so then she said, if you could help me trace down where my money is. This money was my
He doesn't have charcoal.
passed away earlier this year, and I'm devastated by what happened. Please, I'm desperate for your help. I'm willing to share everything that I have. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Hello, Captain. I'm Becky. I am 55 years old, and I am coming to you from Lakeland, Florida. So I have 4 children. My husband that I'm married to today, our anniversary is October 20th. It'll be 6 years since we've been married. We've been together much longer than that. We've been a little scared of marriage, I think, for a while. But he has become a father of 2 children, who are now all grown.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
My kids will get through it. We're happily married.
Hey, I said surrender, motherfucker.
Expect to stay that way. Not much scares me. I've always loved horror movies. I've always loved paranormal stuff. As a matter of fact, we actually lived in a town called Bartow.
Do I have fucking charcoal on me right now? Cause like, I might just go talk to my father. Cause like,
Two dolls that are supposed to be haunted. So one of them is a doll named Julia. She's my main
ale.
girl. I got her on eBay, and we actually asked Julia to make sure we don't have any bad spirits come into the house. So she's kind of like our guardian. You gotta be careful when you dabble in that kind of stuff. You're fully interacting with something that's not a horror.
Seekers, this story is different. This wasn't an online love relationship. How this whole thing started was when Becky reconnected with her best friend from grade school through social media.
I started with Facebook, I started connecting with old friends from high school and junior high, and that's how we reconnected. And I found her on Facebook, and we just immediately started talking. Mostly remained friends through junior high.
No, I'm not.
High school, and then we kind of lost track of each other. But we were very good friends. You know, we walked to each other's houses all the time and stayed the night. I knew her parents, and she knew mine, and we were pretty close for younger kids in like junior high era. I think honestly, I reached out to her and just said,
Like-
you know, Stacy from high school or whatever, and established that it was my friend, and kind of, hey, oh yeah, it is you, great, how are you? You know, we didn't really message that much afterwards. I think that we just, you know, we became friends on Facebook, and we knew we could if we wanted to, but we weren't. At that point, I think I was still engaged, though, so I was not very close to her. Now I was about 20 minutes from her.
Becky was thrilled at the idea of reuniting with her best friend Stacy. After reading all of the posts on her Facebook, it seemed that Stacy was thriving and staying busy with her investment.
And then what happened is I started seeing these posts from her where it was people like a sign saying, I invested with Stacy and we're buying a new house because of our investment with Stacy. And I thought,
Good.
that's neat. So I thought I thought about reaching out to her about this investment. I mean, I trusted this girl. You know, I mean,
I'm not, because I want your charcoal.
My mother was actively passing away, so we were sitting vigil at her bedside. And Stacy actually reached out to me and, hey, I want to talk to you about something. And I was like, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about it too. I've been seeing all your posts. I'm really interested, but right now I've got this, let me get through this.
Becky and Stacy had plans to reconnect in person. She was happy to hear all about Stacy's investing, but all of those plans came to a halt when Becky's mother was hospitalized.
So the mom went into home, assisted living in her type home. I would stay with her once a week, every Monday night. Finally, I went there, and she wasn't right. She wasn't feeling good. She wouldn't get out of bed. She wouldn't eat. She wouldn't even get out of bed. That's how bad it was. She wouldn't watch TV with me. She wouldn't do anything. She just wanted to lay in bed. And I begged her to let me take her to the hospital. 3 or 4 days later, one of the nurses had come in to give her pills and do whatever, visit with her. And they said, Miss Harmon is in the hospital. So that's when they did a scan and found out that she had blood cancer. When she came out of the hospital, she just went, it was a very peaceful hospital. We all got her. It was her time.
While grieving her mother's passing, Becky had plans to invest the money her mom left her. She wanted to do something productive with it. This is when she turned to Stacy to help her invest it.
Here's the time you go picking it up.
No.
Hey,
I'm not. I'm not.
it's not a bucket time. I'm not saying you can't pick it up.
Babe, I'm not eat your asshole.
I did a little bit of dabbling in penny stocks. I heard of people becoming millionaires overnight, and I've also heard of people losing everything overnight. I mean, I didn't know enough to know it was pretty volatile. Stacy told me, oh, I've got this algorithm that tells us before the market fluctuates that it's going to fluctuate. And that's how they had a 93% profit. She practically said, I guarantee you are going to have a profit. Becky created her own account on this website. The site seemed legit and she trusted Stacy. After viewing everything on the website, she was ready to invest. So AlignPath.com. It looked like a real website. I could click on everything, I could see my investment, I could click around and do stuff. And then I noticed some of the ones you guys talked about showed you can't click anything. Well, this pretty much everything was clickable. So I took $1,000 of my money that I had before I got laid here, and I invested that in her platform. And I was able to log on to her platform and watch it. Every day I could see profit coming in.
Look me in the eye.
And he would always say, oh, man, that's okay. I see your money is safe. It's fine. It's good to click on it. Well, when the time came that the first money was due to come out, I went ahead, I got my insurance and I invested $5,000. So I got an email from the company saying, hey, you have to pay this fee and you have to pay Stacy's 15% for being an investor and that kind of thing. So I was like, oh, this is fine.
Becky's investment grew fast. I mean, really fast. In just 1 week, her account had grown from the initial $6,000 to over $20,000. Before she knew it, Becky had tens of thousands of dollars sitting in her bank account. But everything took a turn when she wanted to pull the money out.
They put this money into a trust wallet. They had like $500,000. My only access to the wallet was to look at it. Couldn't do anything with it. So there was a fee
Romans.
to get the key. And so I got the key and I sent it to my friend Stacy. And Stacy said,
No, I don't. You know what you're doing. No, I don't.
Company and asked them if it's encrypted, what's going on with it, because the key wouldn't work to let me withdraw money. And yes, he said it is encrypted. We got a notification from Trust Wallet that there was suspicious activity and they have moved your money. Now the seed key is encrypted and you have to pay $40,000 for us to de-encrypt the seed key to get your money. Stacy keeps writing to me saying, hey, you know, do you want me the money if you know my money is safe? And of course she said, no, I can't do that, you know.
Becky was put through hula hoops to withdraw this money, but the company just kept coming back with a new fee that blocked her from pulling it out.
Every time they would charge me a fee, they would say, this is a
Hey, you don't have to do anything, Mom.
Then there was the tax fee. That was like
What? Just ask him.
Fee was like $20,000.
I know one, a random time you asked me if you can have some gummies, so I figured I'd ask.
I kept telling Stacy, gosh, I already invested $6,000.
So that's kind of gummy, that's what I was saying.
Deduct all these
That's what I'm saying, you asked. I figured I'll ask.
And then there's another fee
I'm not
of
forcing you.
$30,000.
Saying, hey, would you like some? Up to you.
Part of the reason that I felt okay about giving
I already said okay.
It's a refundable fee, so you're getting it back.
You pulling me in. Come this way.
Oh, for God, that's a nose-picking picture.
Supposedly like $600,000 right now. She's waiting on me to actually get that loan.
I love you.
So that she can help me finish and,
I am
you know,
Henry. I'm Henry. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm Henry VIII. Because we're talking about popes and everything with Rome. No, it's in the holy area of Rome where there's different kinds of popes. There's a pope in Rome. There's a pope in German country.
Where the money went, and if her friend Stacy had scammed her.
I squandered everything. It's basically all I double my money. I was happy.
All I know,
I would love to be
I'm gonna make sure if I own the kingdom,
the money you
we're gonna be tyrants.
is there. Give them this last fee and collect your
It's bad to kill people in real life, but it's not in video games.
way more hurt.
So this is just a story
I
now?
thought the same before.
Yeah, this is just a story.
This website
After the cutscene. After the cutscene.
When she would invest,
Right here.
the company would tell her to send the money to a crypto wallet.
I'll fucking beat your ass!
Then her numbers would change in her account on the
What do I gotta do?
website. A legitimate exchange would never have to open That's after Brianne read a few days history on this website, she noticed the site was less than a year old. She checked to see if it was a registered financial institution, and the name of the company wasn't listed at all. If you were to look up any legitimate financial institution on this website, you would be able to see it listed here. Unfortunately,
I'll beat your ass.
whoever was behind this company was 100% scam.
Alright, so I got it over here.
Our team got together to go over everything. We needed to come up with a game plan and review all of the information Becky provided us.
Get my way, Mom. Fuck
The
you.
website she'd been investing in, the login to her account that showed us her investments, the crypto wallet she was sending money to, and also images of Stacy and her address. It was time for us to dig in.
So Shannon, we have the website that Becky shared with us.
Bitch, I'll beat your ass.
At first glance, do you notice the image on this website?
Oh wow, it's really nice there.
It's crazy that they've shared all of this data related to crypto.
Skirt.
On legitimate crypto platforms, you usually don't see reviews with big old profile pictures of their faces. There's no social media accounts that is
So basically, what
Why don't you ask about me? That looks like I got my fucking throat slit.
and then they'll email from this email. And then she also shared the login. So if you go to the login here, this is what you see. This is her account. So we go to the dashboard. It shows how much she did
Nice.
initially. Profits she's made. You can
It's
convert
flat.
to Ethereum. So we look at her deposits. You can see here the date that she deposited. We can approve.
Time trial by fire?
It tells her how much she can withdrawal. But this is where she got confused because when she attempted to request a withdrawal, it wouldn't allow her. And she's been paying fees.
This looks more like a fake website, and generally speaking, this is what the websites will look like when you log in. Super basic, it'll have basic numbers on there, deposit amount. They'll put all this flashy stuff in your pay.
The biggest red flag is that she had been sending all of her funds to these three wallet addresses. And then she also sent us a breakdown of the funds leaving her bank account
So, what good is
and being
this
sent
to
to these crypto wallets. 21,000, 20,000.
I think we would just change it once she would send it to the wall.
She was just sending it to these wallets. But they requested. So I've never heard of an investment plan when
Ask your father to show
investing
you.
in crypto. You're just going to drop
Learning is
$100,000.
trade. So,
There's no context or information as to what you're investing in.
Usually there are a lot more shops than they do.
I see that you always have a finish. Just need to
But how
polish
are they coming up with that number? It's like there's no data included in
very
it.
fine.
Why is what?
A sword such
She's
as
been
this
invested,
will bring honor to
and
its
she was
bearer.
20 minutes
So
late
you
for
say it's
her.
like
She was 20
Kinda had
minutes
its
late.
like back
Why
in the
didn't she ask to
things
go out to dinner or lunch and talk about this investment relationship that they're working on? I mean, it doesn't make sense.
So look, this hell would have no problem making a fortune.
Like a plan?
She got some explaining to do.
Yeah, she would.
It's a very long and peculiar story.
We're going to Tampa.
I'd be glad to
See
listen to
Becky. We're going to figure out.
duty calls.
We're diplomats here, so we're going to break down the website. And what else?
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm
I'm
scared.
sure our paths will cross.
Yes. When my blade seeks through your fucking chest, I will love your armor.
We're friends with this whole thing and hopefully meet somebody when we come home, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Very exciting.
So tune in. It's going to be a journey. Brian and I got on the first flight from California to Tampa.
Thank you for interpreting.
We decided to head straight to Stacy's house. Alright team, so we just got to Tampa. We're on our way to Stacy's house.
Right.
So Becky doesn't know that we're going.
Maybe I'll travel a
She
bit.
does not. It's just something that we just decided right now.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more than the tablet.
But we'd like to visit Stacey and
Well, the
just see
trouble
if we
with an
can
adventure as
get
well
some
is
answers out of her. And maybe even have her clarify if she is the person
when
that's
someone
asking
shooting across the box,
for money.
Hopefully we go to her house. She comes to the door. She says my Facebook is hacked. And she has nothing to do with it. But what's not all adding up to me.
Actually, that's not true. Blacksmith life would be very terrible. Especially since, like, some of the lights in blacksmith are so bright, and the technology back then would just leave you blind.
Let's keep going on about it.
I told my husband, my husband said, don't worry about it, babe. Like, we're good. We'll make it through. Like, what if the husband's scamming her? What if the husband's scamming her?
It's crazy to me when she said that because it's
It's war!
get mad, and then she said he was really cool about it.
So let me ask you this.
Fuck, I was right.
The same situation as Becky.
Okay.
You tell David, hey, my friend that lives 20 minutes away from me scammed me out of my mom's inheritance, and I don't know what to do about it.
Oh, we're against Rome?
We're gonna go knock on his door.
Exactly.
We're gonna knock on his door.
Why is the husband not at the door? His answer is no.
Japan?
Don't
Rome?
worry,
Yeah.
you're good.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Yes.
No.
I don't understand.
Pila?
Either. There's so many things here that are not making sense.
I can see it if she lived in a different country, or maybe possibly a different state. Maybe she lives in like California, and it's like a 5 hour drive. Even after that, Brian, even if they live in the house, I'm fine for the store $100,000 for me. I'm gonna fly to the Bahamas and figure out who got my. Why are we doing this?
Okay, so that's
What a shitty defense.
Something else going on in this situation because none of it happened.
Mongols?
The confusing part for Becky is that
What kind of armor are these guys at? Pencils?
her other business profile was friend requested her 6 weeks ago, and she still
We're going to this house. We're going to figure out who's at this
Come on. There's me.
This is
What do you mean? Why am I go back? My men are waiting for me, I guess. Fuck!
Do you know Stacy? We're actually friends with Becky. We just wanted to stop here.
Killed a general.
Hi, Stacy.
Oh my god.
How's it going? My name is Drew. I was wondering if you were involved
Come on, come on.
in, like,
Henry.
investing or anything.
Henry, run!
What investing? Like investing in crypto? Well, stick around until the end. We'll talk to Stacy and learn the truth about her being involved in this scam. And we'll even break down the truth to Becky.
Henry.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too. If you're looking to contact us and you think you might need our help
Henry, go.
communicating with
What are you doing?
or maybe you need help breaking through to a friend or a family member, don't hesitate to reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcapital.
You having a seizure there?
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Run by the boats! With the fun down there! Jump down from the boat and flee!
Alright, we have the sword that that's meant for this guy. That guy's dead. At least I hope so. Cool. Oh, hi. This isn't great. Can I get on a horse? Hey, what the fuck? They shoot arrows at me? Okay. Ah. Bah. How full thing I gotta do? Okay, I just gotta do this.
Right enough. Stealing.
Okay, can we do a break this race? That was a really good first game.
Good health, team.
Yeah, yeah. Where's my mic? What you got? Alright. You look like you're entirely stoned. I'm assuming that's very valuable. Yeah. There we go. You guys.
Okay, that was
Oh, wait,
so
wait.
clean. Oh, boy.
Before I go, that's really all he got.
My heel didn't go off. Oh, I had that.
Oh, dog, I'm not
Something that's a roll.
even done. I need to get some more shit. Wrong thing. So, hold on. Other. I gotta go pee. shit, I'm actually streaming.
I keep missing that now.
Hmm.
Still don't know what to do about that. I can't dodge it. It doesn't seem like I can deflect through it. Third try is not bad, unless there's a phase 3. No reward? No bitches? What? No fucking ZB now? There we go. New boss weapon. Let's check it out. I think you'd like it for all here for sure.
That's all they got. I mean, they're gonna get killed anyway.
Okay, the Pale Knight, the Motivity Spear, or Nightmare's Amulet. Increase attribute damage inflicted on enemies affected by the same attribute status ailment. Huh. So, like, let's say I was using that advanced flamethrower weapon from earlier. Would this be good on it? Increase attribute damage inflicted on enemies affected by the same attribute status ailment. I wonder if that would just melt everything. That would probably steamroll fucking everything. The weapon is a gun blade. Yeah, that does sound cool. But this would be probably extremely good if I did decide to do that respec into the flamethrower. But here, I'll grab it. Bad for my build, but let's see how she goes anyway. This actually is Squall's Gunblade right here.
Oh, fight. Oh, not do anything.
Oh, it's got like a whole string.
Okay. What's this?
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
But it's not good for this build at all.
Alright, rob this guy.
What's the range on it? Oh, I need to make contact.
Trying to find that guy's fucking house.
It's a pretty cool weapon. I don't think
Nope.
I'm gonna commit to respecting it to use it, but it is cool. We'll try it in just my current stats, which are bad for it. Respects are so easy in this game, I just did it for everyone that I thought was cool. Yeah, no, I have quite a few. I can easily respect if I like it enough. Key organ machine. Not here in the DLC, because it's Stargazer. I thought it was not great.
Alright, time to go home and stop trigger it. Fuck. I don't understand why they would give me a key. Can't use it.
It's good. Handy implements and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Alright.
About. I have chopped. Good job.
I think in, the DLC is free. Now that the crashing problem is solved. There's only around 2 other weapons you don't have, so if you really like this thing or flamethrower, you should just respect. Yes.
Just in case that chick asks for nails.
About time.
Kunish didn't want to pay, so I got no money for those things you sold him.
They thought they'd be able to fool me with that.
Took, meaning he gave them to you, or took, meaning stole?
If he didn't pay, then they're still ours. How can you...
Fair. About.
Not yet.
And how much longer?
No, I don't.
About.
Not yet.
And how much longer?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
What do you mean? We really don't know how. Fuck.
That's pretty nice.
Look at you, look.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for Father.
You want me to get it for you?
Aye, and a smile from you. Thanks.
It's on me today.
Oh. Oh my god. They need the respect for this to be doing big damage. I just don't think I like it more than claws is the thing. Do one license up old heavy.
Other than trading?
Yeah, about time.
I have chalk. Good.
Right. Let's see what kind of...
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Here are those nails you want.
Okay.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, I'm dead. That's actually super clutch. I got that heal off. Maybe that would be a pretty nasty combo. Before I get the game. I'm like right at the end. You didn't.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm outie. I don't even know how to draw my sword yet. I used to be an adventurer like you. Don't took an arrow in that fight. Oh, this is still me?
Yeah.
They're doing well, boy. Could have got on a horse.
Left. Elmo gets to the left, along the street.
Aw, I figured they would start killing them.
Go! They'll kill you all!
God damn it, man.
Jesus Christ, they're still going.
Those guys are so.
That guy's glitching out so bad.
Flee to town.
Yo, he's got aimbot.
Run for it.
Man's got. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do when this man's literally aimbotting me? Oh, good morning. Yeah, good morning.
Here are those nails.
Nice ass, let's go. Okay. Get on a horse and just go.
And I just face tanked all of that and barely took damage.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you. Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
I'm sorry. Nah.
Okay. Wow.
Really need to start like losing these guys. Fuck.
Left. Talmberg is to the left along the stream.
Don't be a little bitch. Please, please. Why won't you fucking ride, you stupid fucking rat? There's nothing I can do. Why is this man shooting like God?
What a creative way of thinking that I don't think this game has anything like that. But I like where you're at.
Warn the others! They tore its skelet!
Fuck! Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. My guy, what am I supposed to do? They're not de-aggroing. Like, if they can instantly kill you, what am I supposed to do?
Oh, wait. Thank you, Elmo. Jesus Christ, this is crazy generosity.
Finally. No one weapon on me. Is that something?
Oh, dirty rat.
If it's just one, I might dismount and fucking.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
What are you doing? What are you doing? What the? Why was he having a seizure? Oh my god.
Scary. What do we got? Big loot. Legendary loot. Vaccine. Cipher. God damn it. The ciphers have been very underwhelming.
I know how to fucking use it.
Was this the right way to go? I was trying to find the optional route. I guess it was up, not down. To look at.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
What if I go this way? Greetings, friends.
Grow up.
Huh.
Didn't hit, you know it's covered. Paid off.
I'm going into my own death. What am I doing? I have no clue.
Someone came out here with the fucking machine gun.
I live, I don't die, I live.
We beat the base game.
So either way, I gotta start running before the fucking barbarians start running in.
What the fuck? Wait, this also has a stargazer? Which one's the optional pad?
Don't touch me,
Okay,
or I'll
it's
kill you!
optional.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelennél itt, te szaros!
Kicsit várnunk kell, galambocskám, amit...
The fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm dead. Oh. Yeah. I gotta let her get raped. There's no way I'm saving her.
Where did you drop anything worthwhile? This is definitely not the optional path. It was the other one. Maybe not. Are we friends? Or like, what's up with you, man? Did I kill you? Did I kill this guy? Oh, that was misery. Jesus, Elmo. You are crazy good, aren't you, man? This way above the optional path. The Imperial Island. That looks cool.
God damn it.
I guess it's
Just run. Just run. I don't understand why is this man got some god aim? What is this horse? This horse is shit. God, the moment I get out of this mission, I'm killing this stupid fucking animal.
sure the fall damage was about to kill me.
How did he get here? The fucking animal. I'm gonna get chased down by a god.
No, I think they're just cool stuff.
Is it not a fucking horse? Can it not go on grass? What's the jump? What am I supposed to do? Why can't he? It's a fucking horse! I don't understand. Cross the river! It's not even a fucking river, it's a pond!
Thanks, Elmo. Alright. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Glad we finally fixed the...
Imagine being invited to a dinner party thrown by someone who is well known for killing their dinner guests. Well, that is exactly the situation that the guests would have been in who were invited to the Black Banquet, thrown by the Roman Emperor Domitian, where even the food served was black like this Roman patina or frittata with jellyfish and cuttlefishing. So thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video as we make a rather ghastly dish.
God damn it,
for
it
a
starts me
ghastly
like
banquet. This time,
fucking disadvantage.
this bizarre and frankly creepy dinner from Roman history, I wondered but I find that it just as bizarre and frankly creepy. And then I saw fellow food history nerd Andrew Coletti make this dish over on TikTok. He goes by the name Pastor Flamingo over there. He's fantastic.
Yes.
He does lots of
But you know what's awesome to the left?
and other
This guy's
historic
fucking
dishes.
archery.
But I just knew this is what I had to make. So as with most Roman recipes, this one comes from Apicius, and he has a number of recipes for what are called cantinas, like a frittata or a casserole.
And the one previous to this dish in the book is called a patina of anchovies.
God.
Whereas this one is a patina of anchovies
God help me.
without anchovies. Take flesh of roasted or boiled fish and flakes. Enough to fill the dish the size you want. Grind pepper and a little roux. Soak with enough gas and mix in a little oil. And break eggs and mix everything in the pan with the fish so that it makes a smooth mixture. On top, you gently place jellyfish so they do not mix with the eggs. Cook in steam so that the jellyfish cannot combine with the eggs. And when they are dry, sprinkle with ground pepper and serve. At the table, no one will know that they are eaten. Why would you write that? So creepy. Anyway, I thought it was perfect for the dish of the Black Banquet. If you're looking for some non-creepy dishes and frankly quite delicious dishes,
Just fucking go, you dumb fucking animal.
we are headed into my favorite season of eating because fall is primarily the best. And HelloFresh has exactly the kind of seasonal recipes that I enjoy making at home, like brown sugar burgers,
Fuck.
squash risotto. And after driving around town all day looking for jellyfish, it's really nice to come home.
Come on, bro, give me a cutscene or something.
My door, and they're all pre-portioned out, so I don't even have to do a lot of prep work. I can get right to cooking. Last night I made the pork sausage rigatoni.
Fuck yes.
Fresh zucchini and a creamy sauce with cheese. And like many of the meals from HelloFresh, it can be made in just 30 minutes. And like all of their meals, it was delicious.
Yeah, wish you would give me that option.
Different protein or size or even add more protein so you're able to make the meal that you really want. So go to HelloFresh.com and use my code TASTINGHISTORY65 to get 65% off plus free shipping. That's 65% off plus free shipping when you use my code TASTINGHISTORY65 at HelloFresh.com. And I assure you, with HelloFresh, you always know what you are eating, unlike the dishes that you make. So, I'm about to tell you exactly what's in it, so brace yourself. About 1 pound of white flaky fish, 4 to 6 eggs, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, plenty of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of roux. Now, we talked about this rather infamous herb in a recent video on ancient Roman gardens, and if you don't have fresh roux at home, because most people don't, you can get it dried online, and I'll put a link in the description to where you can find that, along with a link to where you can get garum, the ancient Roman fish sauce. You'll need about 1 tablespoon for this, as well as jellyfish. Now, the ancient Greeks and Romans were baffled by jellyfish, as frankly, so am I. Their aquatic undulations earned them the nickname pulmo marinus, or marine lung. And naturalists often had trouble deciding if they should classify it as a plant or an animal. The writer Polybius just ended up saying that they were a compound of land, sea, and air. This close to being the Avatar. So as perplexing as they were, they were also highly desirable.
Who burned it to the ground?
Huge in wintertime, their flesh is firm, and accordingly they are sought after as articles of food. But in summer weather, they are worthless.
I've never seen armor like it or heard their language.
And if you catch them, they break it once into bits. Now, as this dish is meant for the Black Banquet, where everything was black, and we'll discuss that later, I am going to add one ingredient, but it was an ingredient that was used by the ancient Romans, and that is cuttlefish ink. And you really don't need very much. Just a tiny spoonful, usually dissolved into wine or water, but for this recipe, I'm going to pull that hair out. Into an extra egg. I'm sure that the recipe calls for the fish to be boiled or roasted, and you can do it either way. Really kind of depends on what fish you have. Tilapia, because that's pretty much all that was available to store with for some reason. And
You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone.
For about 10 minutes.
You only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
Just eat.
There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Then I'll cover it with the garum and the oil, and then pour the eggs and beat everything together until well combined. And then if you're using the cuttlefish or squid ink, now is the time to add it. Sounds rather nightmarish. Then very gently place the jellyfish on top, doing your best to not have it sink into the air.
Sir,
why
this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? Were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. As I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Instead of deifying him when he died, the Senate decided that his name should be obliterated from the history. His name was stricken from official documents, his face was painted over, or in the case of statues, smashed or rechiseled to look like the next emperor, Nerva. Pliny the Younger actually joined in the destruction. How delightful it was to smash to pieces those arrogant faces, to raise our swords against them, to cut them ferociously with our axes, as if blood and pain would follow our blows. Now, Domitian is far from the only Roman emperor to have this done to him. Others included Commodus, Nero, and Caligula. But the erasing of Domitian's legacy from a history book is particularly effective. Much of what we know about it comes either from much later authors or from contemporary authors who didn't really like him all that much. Everything written about him had to go. I'm not really writing mean things about him, those things say. Only recently have historians begun to, if not clear his name, but at least dust it off of it. He's now kind of seen as, yes, he was ruthless, but he was also very effective as a ruler, and he laid the groundwork for the next century of prosperity relative peace. Some say he should get as much credit as emperors like Trajan, but maybe going a little bit too far. Now, while the senatorial and Presbyterian class despised him, he did have his fans. Most of the military really liked him, and it seems that the majority of the populace liked him as well. The problem is that the army and most of the population is busy living to write stuff down. That's written by the upper class. As I always say, history is not written by thinkers, it's written by those who write stuff down. And so with few exceptions, it is the cruel, paranoid, sociopathic, tyrannical Domitian that we read about in the history books. And honestly, that's kind of what makes it miserable. I like to do it too. Now, the fullest account of Domitian's reign comes from Suetonius, who admits that the early part of the emperor's reign was actually quite good for Rome, and only later did things go downhill. But they went downhill. The Roman emperor was de facto monarch.
You've done well. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Must eat.
Pretending, and so he said, "No, I'm in charge. I get to do whatever I want." And
I'm sure.
I take the Senate. In fact,
You had a fine reputation.
He was very public about it, and so he despised them, they despised him.
Ah, milady.
So
You're fortunate our good Lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bay.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
He invited one of his stewards to his chambers, made him sit beside him on the couch, putting him in a secure and pleasant frame of mind, even deigning to give him a share of his dinner. Then the next day, he had the man crucified. And this was a pattern of behavior, and truly one lingering in the back of the minds of those senators when they received invitations to a banquet at the palace. So the man who wrote about this dinner, Cassius Dio, wasn't even born until 16 years after Domitian's death. So while it may be true, there could also have been some dramatic license taken. But with that said, here's the story. It was around the year 90, well into the sadistic phase of Domitian's reign, and a number of people in the senatorial and equestrian class get an invitation from a man who has fairly recently killed many of their
God be with you. Do you need anything?
But it's the emperor and it's Domitian, so you can't turn this invitation down. So with trepidation, they all
Where's that chamber for me to sleep?
Evans, are you still confused after what happened to you?
Thank you.
Dread and foreboding are very well
May the
founded.
Lord watch over
The
you.
emperor had prepared a room that was pitch black on every side, ceiling, walls, and floor. Then he invited the guests in, alone, at night, without their servants. Now, while the black decor was certainly unsettling, it was actually the fact that they couldn't bring their servants in that probably really started to sound alarm bells. And that's because...
Please, tell me what happened at Scarlett's. I have kin there.
would have gone with you everywhere when you were out in public, especially a banquet. But they all go in as they are told and sit down. And beside each of them is a lamp, but the kind that is usually used in tombs. Each guest also had an accompanying gravestone with their name carved into it. And then
Sigismund's army appeared out of nowhere. There were so many of them, not just infantry, but cavalry, too. These foreign mercenaries with their strange helmets and souls of beasts.
Evans above.
And everything is served in black dishes, and the food itself all black.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. And I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by them. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
That's horrible. You were very fortunate to survive. And God bless you for warning us. I'll pray for you, lad.
But eventually, dinner was over, and he dismissed them. They were all alive. They had all survived this dinner. So they built out the entrance to meet their servants who weren't allowed in, but their servants are all gone. And they've all been replaced with slaves who they don't know. And Cassius Dio says that even more than the creepy dinner, by this act, he filled them with far greater fear. Remember, these men knew Domitian's reputation feigning mercy just before striking the death blow. So the fact that they were allowed to leave and even head home was probably of very little comfort. But they all did make it. And after a while, it probably thought, okay, this is weird, but I'm okay. And then there's a knock at the door. There's a messenger from the emperor. While they were expecting, as a result of this, that now, at last, they could surely perish, one person brought in the gravestone from dinner, but it had been washed off. And it wasn't a gravestone at all. It was made of pure silver. And the dishes were brought in as well, but again, they were no longer black, but proved to be made of some costly material. Finally, it came that particular boy who had been each one's familiar spirit, now washed and well done. But while in terror all night long, they refused to leave.
Anything out of the ordinary. Report it immediately. Understood. Yes, sir.
But he didn't kill them. At least not that night. Pretty likely that some of them were killed later
Yes?
because he still had a lot of killing to do. Now I do wonder
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a sermon.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Okay. That's a lot of texture. A lot of texture. None of the textures are good. So, as some fish in there, and that's really the flavor that's coming through, is just the fish.
You might be right.
But more pungent.
I'll tell you what
than the fish is.
It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. I'd been secretly learning sword fighting, hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword away, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was massed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, knights in full armour, saw Father and charged at him, cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother and murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I ran as if my life depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me and I made it to the mill below the castle.
It's as well you did. The Lord be praised.
And I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuban savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. Couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Also, in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
It's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. Now, were here.
Melody, still young. Beautiful. The best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
They often don't tell you exactly the process of making the egg, like in this one. The recipe just says to use eggs to make the patina, but exactly what the patina is supposed to be like is a matter of conjecture. So the way that I'm going to make it today is my way of making it, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is the only way to make it. Either way, you do have to start off with your pears, because that's how the recipe starts. Now, the ancient Romans loved their pears. Pliny the Elder talks about 41 different varieties of these available, and he names off several, but there are some on preference. All the world is extremely partial to the Asturian egg, and next to it comes the Colombian, so-called the ingredients of the pork. Now, I'll call it that identifies some
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Then light the oil a ceramic dish and pour the mixture in. Stir on the lowest rack of your oven and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 Celsius, for between 30 and 40 minutes, or until it's pure and dirty and about heat. Now, I have cooked this dough on this channel before, but never this batch. Never the one that I made in my own brew of two fermented fish dough. But I'm really curious to taste it because every bottle of fish sauce that I've ever had, like this one, or the dough, they all taste very, very different based on salinity and different things that they have in it. Either fish that they use or not having fish at all, non-gouting dough. So let's talk about the history of some of those many, many doughs. So last summer, as I stared into that jug of flood in my backyard, I asked myself, who was the first person who looked at this and thought, well, okay, there's no, but it's possible that this one is necessary. Among the names, as far back as 1700 BC, there are mentions of something called tiki. What this was is fish mixed with salt meant to preserve it, but after some time it would start to naturally ferment all my jug of extraction method. So essentially how we were using this stuff is unknown. Were they stirring it to make a liquid, or were they using it more like the hand coating spread that is still used in the solid wall today called tiki? Now, no, but what we do know is that they didn't just use fish to make their condiments.
You know what's happening?
They also sometimes use local
No.
something that's always
What about you?
here on this channel.
Me? How could I?
I saw you with the robot. Didn't he tell you anything?
No.
Jesus Christ be praised.
what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz, and now he's come to take Talmberg.
Dating. What do you need? What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
Good hell's deal. Do you know what's happening?
Me, I don't know shit. Just a minute ago, I was sleeping after a day's watch at the gate.
I like that guy.
Jesus Christ be praised.
His voice actor son.
No. Could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Skalitz folk who survived the pillaging.
Good day to you. Do you know what's happening?
I don't know, but I think I saw horsemen. Probably Sigismund.
Good day to you. What's happening?
No. It could be Sigismund's army. Good luck.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you know what's happening?
I respect you.
You know what's happening?
Fucking Sigismund. I overheard a scout give his sense to see how things look in Scarlet. It's Sigismund's soldiers for sure. Fucking Sigismund.
Fucking Sigismund.
God be with you. You know what's happening?
Fucking Sigismund.
You sure?
I overheard a scout give his scent to see how things looked in Skalitz. Sigismund's soldiers. Fucking Sigismund.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz. Then who is it? The scouts give his scent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund. Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies say?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here. Won't we?
I mean, it's big, tall, and sun, and they had all three of those. Someone just wasn't brave enough.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this Tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though. A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this Tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tamber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father. But getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talberg until things quiet down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were hobbled and balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hamish.
I will. Good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
It's better.